Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? We are here live. All right, guys, you know what it is. Your boy T-Dub, always making it do what it do, better yet, what it does. Guys, listen, this is fight week. I know that this fight is kind of getting overshadowed by the potential Joshua versus Deontay Wilder about if Canelo Alvarez is going to be able to fight, or Triple G is going to have to find a replacement. Guys, listen, this is actually a pretty good fight at 154 pounds. It's just right now, it's getting overshadowed. So hopefully with my video be just another video to add a little bit more light, deserving light back to this matchup, guys. Again, T-Dub, what's blazing in sports? We are here live. So give me a second. Let me just check and make sure that it is showing okay on YouTube. Guys, not too bad. And what I'm going to do is make the phone available where if you guys did want to call in, you can. Give me a second, guys. And while I do that, please take a moment to subscribe now, guys. The channel is going to grow, and you can help it grow that much faster. T-Dub, what's blazing in sports? Call me. All right, let's see. Almost. Give me a second. And there. All right, guys. It's official. We are 100% live. Phones 100% live. So if you guys want to call in and weigh in on this, you can. If not, your boy T-Dub is going to freestyle it away. So let's get into it, guys. Lara versus Hurd. If this fight was taking place 4 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I would have had Lara schooling Hurd. But now people look at it that Lara's not the same Lara anymore. He doesn't have the speed, doesn't move as fluently. He is old. That a lot of people, what I'm hearing, they're saying. I am hearing Hurd is going to walk through his punches. He just keep coming, wearing them down, digging to his body, absorbing Lara's punches until Lara gets tired and take him out of it. Well, what does your boy T-Dub have to say about that? Well, to be honest, I don't really think Lara is all that old. Let me look him up. I think he's around maybe 34, 35 years old. But honestly, if you're 34 or 35 years old, you're not really that old. If you haven't really took that much punishment, yes, your style may evolve. Yes, your speed may go down just a little bit, just depending, guys. Because even at 35, I thought Floyd Mayweather was still pretty nice with the hands. But let me see. Lara Box Rec. Let's get some stats while we at it, guys. Live. This is live. All right. Every Lenny Lara, 25 win, 14 by knockout, 2 losses, 2 draws. Guys, the first thing that jumped out to me is his losses. He has a controversial loss to Paul Williams. I thought he actually beat Paul Williams, even though Paul Williams was a great fighter. Come forward, he didn't use his reach like he should have, but he definitely was an offensive fighter. I thought Lara actually boxed him well, man. The way he moved around that ring gracefully, and I think honestly that would be considered a robbery to me, but that is a loss on his record. The second loss is to Canelo. Some people say Canelo cut down the ring and beat to the body. Other people said Lara was a more cleaner puncher and should have won the fight. I'll say this. I'll say Lara definitely started off really hot in this fight. Canelo slowly started catching up, took a lot of those mid to late rounds. But in all honesty, I thought Lara beat Canelo. But I'm not arguing with you if you thought Canelo won. So let's get to it, guys. Every Landy Lara, 25 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 14 KOs. He's 5'9", 74-inch reach advantage. All right. Now, I will say this. In his last 2 fights, maybe even 3 fights, Lara has not been doing the movement like he has been. People have been saying he was running, especially against Canelo. He was doing some real movement against Canelo, some sticking and moving. He's been standing still a lot more, trading punches. That's how he got Yuri Foreman out of there with a phantom punch almost. Now, guys, let's look at Lara. Let's look at what Lara Boss Rec is. What is going on? All right. Again, guys, T-Dub, what's blazing in the sports? We are here 100% live. And I want to look at this with you guys live No pre-looking. There's no podium behind me. This is me 100% off top of my dome. Just leaving the boxing gym myself from training myself and training fighters who are going to be fighting on the 19th of this month and I believe on the 19th of May. Your boy T-Dub does it all. So, all right, where we at? That's not where we want to be at. How come I can't get to my box rack? Here we go. Lara-Hurd, 25 wins, 15 come by knockouts, no losses. First difference, guys, Jared is 6'1", and Lara is only 5'9". The reach, Jared has a 76.5-inch reach, and I believe Lara only had a 74-inch. Well, you know, to be honest, I don't think Hurd really used his reach to his advantage. To be honest, he comes forward. To be honest, I don't think he has great defense. When he fought Austin Trout was able to land a lot of clean shots on him. But the difference is, Jared absorbed those punches. It was crazy. A lot of times when Austin Trout was hitting him, it's like he was almost like the old Triple G, just eating those punches. It kept coming. I remember one time in that ring, Hurd even actually jogged over to Austin Trout to let him know, we about to get this, we about to get it in. And Austin Trout, man, he was game. He was game, but that consistent pressure, and banging away, him having the more visually affecting punches. When Austin Trout hit him, he absorbed it. When he hit Austin Trout, you saw that the punches was having an effect on Austin Trout. So what else we got, guys? And did he end up stopping Austin Trout in the 10th round? I wasn't 100% sure, but I think he might have stopped Austin Trout in the middle of the 10th round. So let's get to how I think that this fight is going to go down. I believe that Hurd is going to come out and he's going to look to imply the same game plan he did against Austin Trout. Lara is one of the smaller 154 pounders in my eyes. I believe he's going to come out there and try to take everything Lara has. Early on in the fight, Lara is going to be clean, swift, landing those punches, landing that left hand. You're going to see him landing punches, and movement. Early on, it's going to be hard for Hurd to catch up with him and to be able to trap him. As the fight goes on, Hurd is going to get a little bit more, I guess, annoyed with not being able to make really good contact with Lara and being missing really big. That he is going to be chasing him down, forcing action. He is going to be trying to get the Lara body to slow him down. The big challenge for Lara is, can you box like that all night? That's what's going to need to be done. I don't believe Lara's going to knock Hurd out. I think he has a nice chin, at least to be able to take people like Lara punches or Austin Trout punches. I'm not saying Lara can't bang, but I think Lara is going to have to be able to bang all night. I just can't see him getting him out of there. I can see Lara maybe winning a decision. Midnight, no. I can see Lara maybe winning a decision, but not being able to get Hurd out of there. Question is, guys, do you believe that Lara can box his way all night? Do you believe Hurd can wear him down, which is what he's going to try to do, wear him down by putting pressure and by absorbing punches? When I say absorbing punches, I don't believe Hurd got a really good defense. He don't. His defense is getting hit with shots. He doesn't have no slick catching defense. If he accidentally catch something like this, he does. But I think all night, he is going to be able to get pot-shotted by Lara all night with those shots. The difference is, can Lara keep up that pace all night? Or will Hurd be able to get him out of there? Will Hurd be able to drop him? Guys, remember, everything that Lara been dropped before. Matter of fact, the name is leaving me. But if you give me a second, Angulo, before I got to it. Angulo dropped him. Guys, he can get dropped. Angulo is not fast, just had pressure and just had relentless pressure. You're dealing with a younger Hurd who's hungrier, who's going to be putting that pressure on him, trying to break him down, trying to come to him. And guys, we may even see Lara hit the ground. Lara may have to get up from the canvas. I tell you this one thing, if Lara get up from that canvas from a legit knockdown, Hurd is going to go for the gusto and try to get him out of there. And at that point, we're going to see if Lara really can survive. Guys, It's really hard for me to give you guys an early prediction because I'm telling you it might change. I really need to get more deep into the footage and just breaking down on looking at, honestly, the last two tapes from Lara, looking at his stamina, looking at his footwork, really looking at what he can do and what he can't do. The same thing with Hurd, looking at everything he brings to the table. You know, honestly, I see a lot of holes in his defense. I don't even know if he got defense. I think his offense and his pressure is his defense. Being doable. That's his thing, being doable, being able to absorb punches. And guys, I think he had pretty decent cardio because for those rounds that he fought Austin Trout, even when I thought he may look tired, he came out pretty hard. He came out hard enough to get Austin Trout out of there. Question is, guys, do he have what it takes to get Lara out of there? Let me know. Comment below. This is your boy T-Dub. What's blazing the sports? And we're out.